What is going on, everybody? Thank you for clicking the link. This is your boy Crisis 20, and guys, it's all about the Storm Javelin this time, okay guys? So we're going to talk about the Storm Javelin weaponry. We're going to talk about its melee abilities. We're going to talk about the seal that it has on its arm, okay? The electricity that comes out that you see in the videos lately. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about its kinesis gear abilities, and we're going to talk about its ultimate ability, all right? And I'll showcase all of that to you. So this time is strictly Storm Mastery race, all right guys, my favorite. So let's meet the Storm Javelin. This is what you guys will be learning today. Alright, so I have some new information about the Storm Javelin, okay? So let's get right into this. The Storm Javelin first arrived in Fort Tarsus as a rumor, developed by the Dominion in their northern home of Strelheim. The Storm uses a powerful technology known as seals to boost their latent kinesis powers of its lancer. The result is a javelin that can float effortlessly above the ground and unleash the raw energy of the Anthem. Only through painstaking Arcanist research has anyone outside of the Dominion had a chance to wield the awesome potential of the seal technology. And while the Storm can channel unbelievable amounts of elemental force, it has little in the way of defensive capabilities and requires an expert pilot to stay above the fight and dish out damage from a safe distance. Okay guys, let's move on to the Storm Javelin weaponry. Each Javelin may have two weapons for their loadout and can change them along with the rest of their loadout between missions. The Storm Javelin is capable of wielding every type except for heavy weapons, which can only be used by the Colossus Javelin. Now let's move on to the melee abilities. Every Javelin has an innate melee ability which can be used to deal damage to targets at a very close range. This ability does not need to be learned, nor can it be charged. The Storm Javelin's melee is called Fury Strike. The Storm uses the seals on its arm to deliver an explosive flash that deals damage and knocks back enemies that have gotten too close, giving the Storm time to reposition at a safe distance. So as you can see, the Storm is heading for its opponent, and when it does its melee ability, it teleports. So he disappears and reappears right in front of the opponent and blasts him with the flash that'll either end him right away or push the character back. The Storm also has an air melee ability as well. Take a look. It looks like the Storm teleports dashing downward, and then once he gets to the ground, he teleports again and then hits him with the melee attack. So it looks kind of neat. So also, while doing the melee, the dev also showed off a air blast attack of some sort. As you can see, the Storm Javelin is diving towards the floor and then stops and let out a blast, like a fire blast it looks like. Take a look. So it turns out it looks like a charge attack of some sort. Now, let's look at the Storm Javelin kinesis gear abilities. The seals, which are built into the Storm, can use various gear to tap into the Anthem to release raw elemental energy in the form of kinesis abilities. Gear is picked up as loot during missions and can be equipped or swapped out between missions. Lancers can equip 3 kinesis gear abilities total, 1 for each of the sections here, and I'll explain that further. So the Storm Javelin has 3 different types of seals: Blast, Focus, and Support. So first, Blast Seals. Lightning Strike, a targeted strike that deals lightning damage in an area. Ice Storm creates a field of ice that deals damage, rapidly building to a final explosion of frost. Now if you look closely, you can see that some of the ice shards, after the enemy explodes, it also bounces off the wall and hit other enemies as well. Now the next 3 blast seals I don't have any footage for, or I haven't seen any as of yet, but I'll just go ahead and finish this off. Flame Burst, a quick explosion that deals fire damage at a target location. Rime Blast, fires out a flurry of ice projectiles that deal damage and freeze close range targets. Living Flame, a burst of flame energy that seeks out and ignites targets. So now let's move on to the Javelin Focus Seals. Hoarfrost Shards, rapid fire shards of ice that slowly freeze a target in place. Fireball, a versatile fire ability that can be fired quickly in small shots or charged for a larger projectile that explodes. Ball Lightning, a discharge of electric energy that can be bounced off walls to reach targets behind cover. Glacial Beam, fires a beam of powerful ice energy in a targeted direction. Arc Burst, unleash a blast of lightning that will leap to nearby targets for heavy damage. And last we have the Support Seals. The Storm's support abilities play towards its strengths of damage evasion and damage output, helping allies stay safe and take down enemies faster. One of the moves is called Wind Wall. Generates a defensive wall of wind that deflects incoming enemy projectiles.
Away, so I stop getting destroyed.
So I'm gonna throw down a wind wall to protect me.
Yep. Okay, I'm flying over. I'm just gonna ult here as well, actually.
All right, where do you want it? Right.
Just facing the spawn point.
There you go.
Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect. Thank you.
And then we have Nexus. Creates a field which provides gear cooldown reduction to teammates who enter its radius. I do not have any footage or clips of the Nexus, but hopefully I'll show off some soon once they release that. And lastly, the Storm Javelin's ultimate, Elemental Storm. Lancers can deploy a special ultimate ability that displays true strength of their Javelin suit. Manipulating the raw force of the Anthem, the Storm emits an excessive blast of frost, electricity, and fire, ending with a meteoric finale.
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
Because I can combo.
All right. Oh yeah, they're all there.
Attacks. Yeah. Here you go. I should be able to get an aura here.
Oh, nice.
Alright guys, so that is it. That pretty much wraps up everything as far as all the Storm information that I have right now. Once I get some more, guys, best believe I will put out some more footage that I did not cover on the Storm. Alright, so that is all I have of right now. If you guys liked what you heard today, please subscribe. I'm going to be doing all the others as well, so just keep in mind of that. Just stay tuned, subscribe to me, and make sure you hit the bell so that way you always get my content first. All right, so until next time, I'll catch you guys at another Anthem video. Peace.